So you two people were here again, and as usual, we have Daniel and introducing for the very first time, Michelle. Michelle is talking with us all the way from the UK, United States of UK. And, it's good to have you, Michelle. So as we
Thank
go
you.
on, our viewers will get to know more about you. But we don't intend to stay too long, so we'll just get straight to the matter. Yes, straight to the matter. Daniel, welcome. We were
Thank you, sir.
just
Hi.
talking briefly here, and our topic was how Portugal, this country, were banning bosses from texting their staff after working hours. This whole situation where employers tend to overuse their employees. I think it's a worldwide issue. It's not just a Nigerian factor. Michelle, I was hoping you'd start and want to share your experience with us. Quickly.
I don't know, but sorry, I laughed too much. Okay, this is Portugal, right?
Yeah.
And the only thing I know is that developed nations, what guides them are rules and regulations like law and order.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't think the government of Nigeria can wake up to make this kind of rule and it would stand unless it's specifically for government organizations. But here it could be vice versa, like both private and government organizations or agencies. So, excuse me, the way the abroad life works is that you literally work all your life. When they say working round the clock, so someone has a shift, this shift, like you work and go off for some time. If it's a kind of work that they do live in, like you might have to be sleeping over at work, or you come to work every day and go, you're still entitled to leaves for some kind of jobs and normal shift that you will go, the rotation. So what this suggests is that it could be a norm now for the organizations, the leaders, managers, CEOs to be exploiting their staff, like subjugating them to their own rules or bending the standard. Like, I feel it must be an uproar now in terms of them not really having a life of their own again or resting. Like I said, abroad you work around the clock because you have bills to pay. So maybe it depends on the kind of work or something, but it must be really tedious for the government to address it. So I just feel like they are placing fines, and also the policy is most definitely like 90% going to work. Maybe they'll subject people, okay, if your manager or director, if they try to exploit you, you have a right to report them, and they could lose their license for that job and pay the government with their life earnings, or pay with their life. They could go to prison. I think there will be dire consequences for that.
Okay.
So it's actually possible. Yeah.
You mean the employers now are most likely to face charges for exploiting their workforce? Yes.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, that if the company, like I can see contracted hours, because people also work like maybe your contracts, countries differ. The work style or structure abroad is quite different on developed nations, so to say. So the government is giving a rule that companies with more than 10 staff could face fines if they contract employees outside their contracted hours. So it's assumed right now that an employee basically does their own job. Maybe there's a rota, when you're on duty, you do what you're supposed to do. And it would not really warrant anything or the manager going outside of the hours. There are people that work from home. I wanted to say something else, like COVID has restructured the system of the world. And I could see where they wrote something that companies may also have to contribute to household bills of staff
Yeah.
working from home because energy and internet costs. Because here, what people see over there back home is that, oh, there's light every time, there's water, but you literally pay for everything. Nothing is free. Yeah,
Mm.
you pay. So in terms of exploitation, it will come in different forms. So even if you say your employee should not come to the office since it's not necessary, or the way the world has been restructured, especially owing to COVID in this era, you are entitled to pay for their bills. The internet and energy run in, working for you from home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they said something else. Parents should be allowed to work from home indefinitely without seeking prior approval from their employers until their child turns 8.
Mm.
They're like I said, laws and regulations guide them. So I think in this particular country, I heard that you cannot leave your child until they are 13 or so. I'm not sure about age now.
Oh.
So every country has theirs. And these people, they're saying until they turn 8. So if you have a parent, instead of them running around, blah, 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 if they are in the office setting, apparently,
Mm.
they are entitled to work indefinitely from home. Like,
Mm.
that's why I think they also highlighted you are also going to be paying the bills like the internet and
Yeah. That was all.
energy like light. So it goes a long way to go, oh, this is how Portugal is run.
Mm.
Their working sector. I don't know the particular field now. I think it's all round, so it depends. So that's it. I'm just saying that I don't know what would have prompted that. Either people now misuse or underuse or overuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
All
instigate
their employees.
Yeah, something would have
Yeah.
come for these laws to have been generated. But then again, I wanted to even ask Daniel, do you ever think, sir, that this thing it go reach Nigeria? We go reach this point where we see they go stop to the exploiters. That Daniel, we did this country together, you know.
My brother, then I was just smiling when Michelle was talking, just talking fluently, and the thing they move. I was like, okay, no, Allah, she don't they get used to their system. And all that. You need to come to Nigeria. People will never won't fit obey traffic lights. They come from church today. There people know they obey traffic lights. Now they won't come obey. Man, I once worked for. I really wish my former boss is seeing this. Like he's going to watch this right now. I once worked with someone. Man, this man showed me Pepe. I really hope this gets to me. With due respect, though, I really hope.
So now I want to make reference to the Nigerian banking sector. People I know that are being overused as well. And then they've sacrificed their whole life to the bank, and it's not like they don't really care about you. Yeah. So I don't think it's something that can be implemented, given by the example you're also sharing with us now. It's very tough. But like I said, one thing you are going to hold back is that in developed countries, what drives them or what makes them saner is that they have rules and regulations, law and order. Even the president, you see what happened to the American president then? Yeah, you can be impeached, you can be penalized, you can go to jail. Unlike in our own, people try to like man over the situation. You get it? So rules and regulations, they guide them because it's a really like diverse society.
Daniel was just telling you there's no such thing as
That doesn't work over here. Mitchell, if I get you correctly, okay, I know you attended Uniben, right?
Yeah, sure.
Very good. So this is my former schoolmate. Okay, there was one day I was coming from class. Yes,
yeah.
I was coming from class, and we saw some group of guys. So they wrote inscription somewhere. Don't urinate here. Now on top of the signboard, now the guy they piece. Like that. That's someone that's in the university. Just imagine that guy graduates tomorrow. You think he's going to obey the traffic regulations? So meanwhile, the bosses over here, they think they own you. I mean, even at weekends, they call you, they stress your life, they face unnecessary meetings. I worked with someone one time, and I now went for an outside job. I told him about it, and I was like, okay. After everything, I worked for the government actually. They did not now pay me. You know how government things, work now. So I met him. I was like, they didn't pay me, so I would have loved to actually buy cola for the office. And I was like, but they've not actually paid me. The guy just the cut like, what do you mean they didn't pay you? So it probably felt they paid me, and I wanted to corner the money also myself. Meanwhile, I was the one who worked for this for your permission, and you granted it. So why are you looking for a cut? But I would have loved to buy something for you or for the office, but
as appreciation.
They did not pay me. The guy was like, oh, they don't. So you want to bring out that money, right? You don't bring, okay, there's no problem. I'm going to show you. I was like, this is actually threatening me. I mean, this is my money. I actually worked for it, but it's not as if they even paid. If they had paid out, like, oh, okay. I mean, it's only normal for you to, just be kind. And since you granted permission, just buying a bottle of wine or something. This man was very mad at me for a couple of days, if not weeks. We weren't flowing very well in the office. So if you get workload like this, now my head is never campus. Do you know how that can be? I mean, that thing doesn't work in Nigeria. I'm telling you, that's some days you face meetings and they tell you, oh, okay, you want to take a and say, okay, I probably can't make it. You for what? Okay, they will go and deduct your salary.
Yes,
you don't like money. You don't want to be paid, right? I mean, things like that.
Yeah, that's different with these people now, that you can actually report and they can be sued by the government. They will face losses and they might be at the brink of losing their company. Exactly, drawing me back to the conclusion that rules and regulations guide them. Yeah, law and order, basically. I know it's not gonna work in Nigeria, of course.
We have a long.
So
Very, very difficult.
I just feel like
we have a lot.
One of my colleagues was just telling me at work, his wife was trying to do one or two things with this teaching job and all that, and then this woman, being a married woman with kids, is expected to resume work by 7 a.m. to school now, and maybe close by 3 or 4. And coupled with the fact that she has to take care of her, she has to prepare her own children too for school, ensure that they are all set with food and all that. She says there's no way she can meet 7 a.m. And they now said that they'll be deducting 50 naira for every time you come late to school. When I was hearing that story, and then I told them, I will calculate the 15 naira for 1 month. Go past 2,000 naira.
Did you say 15 naira?
Yes, for every day you come late, they'll be deducting 15 naira.
I actually know someone. In short, I have a relative that they deduct 500 naira if you come late. Yeah, they're supposed to resume 10 minutes past 7. If you come later than that, they're going to withdraw 500 naira from your salary. 500 naira. So 15 naira is even good. I mean, you can calculate upfront and pay, then come late for the rest of the month if you want to.
I would do my using. See, because this subject matter is quite sensitive and it's getting very interesting, and we are running out of time. I feel like we should pick up from here next week. Yeah, and then let's just see how it goes. We will have to wrap up because of time, but we're definitely going to pick it up from here. So I really want to appreciate you guys for your time, Michelle, Daniel. It's good to see Michelle after so long. Look, we've been seeing actually, but just
Michelle, wow.
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
All right, so you two people, please do well to subscribe, comment, share. Let's hear some of your experiences on the channel, the comment section of the channel. So we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Right, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.